Okay, let's see. Is it gonna start going? There we go. Are we good? Let's find out here in like 20 seconds. We should see. And yes, we are good. Okay. Hey guys, Dark Sea Bro here, and today, yep, as you can see to my right here, I spent $10 to make a guy named Cat Brother Everything, who I am subscribed to, by the way, for now. Until probably next time, who knows. Literally, he played my mod. Now, actually, let me edit this real quick. I should edit this. I'm gonna do at Cat Brother Everything. I'm subscribed to him. So I gotta mention him because this stream triggered me, and I just want to make it a clear. Somehow I end up at the end of the stream, no matter what. I don't know how, because previously, right, I made him. I also spent money. Again, this is the second time I've spent money to him, like literally giving him money so he can play a mod. And it's funny because literally it's a thumbnail. It's literally in the thumbnail. If it lets, please, there we go. As you can see, look at this mod right here at the very end of the song, which, by the way, I just want to be clear. It's not only is it at the end, but this is season 2, part 8. And right now we're on season 3, part 4. So this is multiple days away. And on top of this, he doesn't even finish it because he gets a skill issue moment again and just doesn't finish it because bad. So that is just hilarious. But I just want to be clear that what you're about to see is basically a roller coaster and is hilarious. Like low key is actually funny. So which I will explain everything as it's going to happen. As you can see, I spent $10. So actually this is not what I want to show, because I mean I could, but like basically they like talk about the fact I put the money in, and I tell them about how I literally mentioned that's low quality ahead of time and what it is, so people know it's a shaggy mod. And all that, and I spent $10 on it, by the way. $10 just to not even get it fully played, which is hilarious because it doesn't even get fully played. But I spent $10 on it, so it's fine. This is what I wish I could say, because at least I'm getting a stream or slash video on it. Yeah. So I just want to be clear though that before this, I did ask him a few questions, like, will he play all of my mod if I pay him? Like, how much he's willing, like, how much would I have to bribe him with in order for him to play every song in my mod, right? And he says any amount. And if you want, I will literally link. In fact, actually, what am I talking about? I can just grab this, go here, so you guys know I'm not lying, and just link it right there. And call it, and then just like literally put like right ahead here and go stream thing. There we go. And then there you go. There's his stream that he was on where you saw that happen. So you can clearly see, so you know I'm not lying, that literally he said any amount of money basically equals him playing all of my songs. So I spent $10 for him to play basically 2 songs, and it's not even that's a lot. Hold up, a half of a song. He doesn't even finish any songs. So basically, he lies to my face and says, "Yeah, I'll play your mod," and then doesn't. And that's not a joke. This is literally not a joke. He doesn't even finish my mod. And he doesn't even play one song, even after spending $10 whole on this man. I don't even get one song in. That's crazy. But anyways, then they like go through this, right? And they're like talking about, he's like, oh, look at that. Like, man's getting his mod next after Battle Cats. And so then, then this little kid, this is definitely a child, by the way. So in case you're wondering, that's a kid. That's a bad player. And that's also a kid. So this man gets mad that I spent $10 because he doesn't have $10. That's how you know he's a child. because a regular teenager can have $10. This is another child right here. He literally says, "What the $10?" And I make fun of him because I'm like, "Lamau, money issues." And then he calls me a rich kid. Guys, $10 equals rich. If you have $10 in your pocket or at your like if you're accessible to $10, you are officially now a rich person. Congratulations. There is no longer the 1%. It is now 99%. That's crazy. That's crazy how anyone with a job can have $10. So then they finally get rid of it. And then they start talking about, and then this guy starts with a rap. Literally, the donations are rare, so I think it's fair. But he makes sense. The donations are rare, so it's fair. And he still, it's not like he doesn't do this every day. So, because he does it literally every day. I'm pretty sure he does it every day. I'm like pretty sure. Because I think he did it yesterday. And then I also think he did it today. That's crazy how that works. Yeah. So anyways, he does it like every time, and he usually does multiple mods, so it's fair. And then he finally says, "Okay, yeah. Now I've been waiting since Tag Day, which is that part that I showed you. So now I'm gonna skip past this because I start like typing and stuff, but it's fine. I don't think I do anything. Like I don't think I'm really typing anything like that matters. I do let him look at this. That's funny how I perfectly came to this point. I even say, oh, yeah, and the first two songs of my mod aren't a little bit overcharged. So I even give the little bit thing that they. So then let's skip to basically when he does it. Then they start complaining how big my mod is, right? So that's the next thing. Then he gets to the mod thing. And then they start complaining. Look at this. 623 is 7 minutes. It takes him 8 minutes to do this. Okay? Because he got mad that people would, like that game banana would take 30 minutes and for a download. So literally at this exact time, because like I said, I'm going to show you guys. This is basically when, you get to see like how this happens. Because Verse literally tells me, he says, he won't play it, bro, so you gotta do it. And he's like, yeah, it takes literally too long. And the funny thing is, I never realized this, but Verse was actually in the chat saying mod, which means Verse had a mod he wanted, Cat Brother to play. So that's funny. He knew that if it takes 30 minutes for the Cat Brother to download a 5-minute long mod, which usually for me, I've never had even my own mod. I've downloaded my own. In fact, I just want to be clear. Let's see how long it would take. Oh wait, I don't have enough space, so I can't even do that. Hold up. So I can't even download my own mod because I don't have space on my computer. That's why I'm streaming as well instead of recording. But I just want to be clear that legitimately, okay? Check, make sure. Oh, there's people. That's crazy. That it for 8-minute mods. That means if he took 30 minutes to download a 5-minute mod, that means mine would have taken 45 minutes to an hour to download my mod if he used Game Banana for his computer because it's that dookie. But then it's funny because then I'm like, what? Maybe I could pay him money and he'll just do it. And then he goes, just don't. You can wait. And then I finally do it. I'm like, you did this literally for non-game banana people. Because that's all it's for. And it takes 20 minutes to upload it. And I'm like, you did this. And then I even put a media fire in case they really wanted to be a B word. And then I finally put it, and then we did it. And you put a meme and all that stuff. And so then we go into this. Then they start getting mad, right? Because now watch them. They're going to start comparing how big their mods are. Look at this. So then they think about this and they're like, wait a minute. Watch it. Look at the chat. Get a second. And he's like, oh. Then they start typing random. They get done typing and there's it's freaking more than half a gigabyte. And just to be clear, guys, Um, the reasons have more than half a gigabyte. You see how many songs there are? Okay, these are all original songs that I. And then look at these. Look how many images there are. How many backgrounds, different backgrounds. How many glitch notes, how many notes. And this is for the Sans thing that was going to be in. This is for content credits. This is literally Versus old icon right there. This is all the characters that I put in that I either recolored or made myself. This is literally for all of our icons that are in here. So this is for all of this. And okay, so it makes sense. Then they start, this is how you know children, because they're like, really? Like, just to be clear, Indie Cross had more space. I don't think the guy's even there. And I said low key 15 songs. That's why I asked. So that's how you know I asked, because I was like, I said, hey, will you play all of them? I said, how much? I even let him ask for a price, and he didn't want to give one. Then they asked for how long my songs are, and I answer with 3 minutes, because my songs aren't usually any longer. And he says, please don't tell me the songs have more than 4 keys. What Shaggy mod that's popular, you know, doesn't have a single song that's more than 4 keys? That's literally Shaggy's gimmick, is that he doesn't just have 4 keys. Like, literally, he can have 4 keys. He just can have more than 4 keys. That's crazy that this person is like, really? Don't tell me that, you have 4 keys. And I'm like, huh? Are you kidding me? You know it has more than 4 keys. Like, literally, 8 is the maximum amount of keys I put in this mod. 8. Minimum being 6. Then this man, child, by the way, says 50 is probably, doesn't even spell the word probably right. It says probably, not even close. It says 50,000 seconds long, which is think like 15 songs. Or 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 6, there's a 17 minutes. Somewhere around there, right? I think 5 minutes is more than 500 seconds. 800 seconds. I forget how that works, so forgive me. I'm not trying to do math. That's not the point. Then they start talking about how big their sizes of their mods are, how he has 13 songs and his count is lower than how much he is right now, such that you probably don't have, bunches of backgrounds. You probably don't have characters. You probably have 3 characters, and that's it. You probably only have 2 backgrounds out of my 7. So, and then they start talking about how his is only 284. You probably have 7 characters and 2 backgrounds. Who would have thought? Or you have 2 characters and 7 backgrounds. You don't probably have much going for your mod. You probably don't have cutscenes. You probably don't have dialogue. You probably don't even have images. Then this guy says it's source. So that means you have a lot more mechanics. They're comparing it to the mod. So that means these guys have very low budgeting, they don't have much stuff in their mod. Even if they have a bunch of songs, songs don't take up much space. It's usually the thing. Yeah, so then this guy comes out of nowhere and says what it is. This is how you can tell the apparent, I'm going to say, is the level of skill gap for Cat Brothers viewers, except people that are Verse. Because I know for a fact Verse is actually good. I've even played him on Funky Friday, Friday Night Blocks, and yeah. And so I know he's good. So therefore, I know Verse doesn't have a skill issue. But clearly they do. Because this man says 5 keys is alright. 5 keys is easy mode. Literally cake. Literally, I could play a Matt song, Matt Revenged, and that would be just as easy as a 5-key song. Then he says 6 keys is okay. 6 keys is average. If you can't do 6 keys, you can't play Shaggy. It starts to get difficult. That's why it says stop, because that means that is currently where none of Cat Brothers people can get past. 8 keys means just no, because they just can't do it. And I can kinda do it. So therefore I know they can't do it 100%. And this man you're about to see is going to struggle on the 7 key first easy song, which I will show you guys is easy mode. And then 10 keys is correct, you can't even do it yourself. And 9 keys is like basically like why. And then yeah, and I put mainly to around 3 seconds. And I don't know if he means, can you check if I'm even here? Because I'm definitely here. And then this guy lies and says the only good song with more than 4 keys is Triple Trouble. That's how you know he's never dealt with any Shaggy songs. Or he's just, like literally I was gonna meme in a 100 key song. Starts playing a whole game before even getting my mod, so we'll skip. And this is where stuff hits the fan. So I believe as he starts the mod, I tell Verse I can no longer look into the game. I can't, because unfortunately for me, I'm going to work at this time. So I used to literally straight up tell him, yeah, I don't think I can do it. And the funny thing is he like, I don't have the mania. He keeps trying to put him to tell him, but I already know he's definitely going to quit because of the fact that he was having trouble on the 4 key song for Balua verse. And just to be clear, Balua verse is a easy mode level song. So the fact that he was struggling, I knew he was gonna quit. So he knows this, and Verse also knows he's bad. So this is how you know I'm trying to talk to Verse. At least I can still message Verse and I'm telling him stop him, because this man does the most stupidest thing I think I've ever seen. And the issue is, just to be clear, guys, when you see this, if you scroll down here, if you take a look at 2 things that clearly tell you, one is highlighted in specifically green capitals, saying only free play works at the moment. I might fix that in the future, even add scenes. So for now, just free play, please. And I even put it here. And I even tell people, yeah, I know some of the skins are bad, but this is what happens when you're not a artist and can't find one. Basically, I already tell people that everything that they are going to complain about, I already mentioned it. And I know Verse is gonna get gets a bunch of hate because but you can even see it says here, chart helper. Meaning he didn't chart everything, he just helped in charting. So therefore, the fact that people still just blame him like he's trash, no, it's just he didn't feel like doing all the charting every song in the mod. I wasn't gonna force him to, so therefore he only charted the songs he wanted to. Therefore, being that's how it went. So that was just the crazy part. On top of that, I literally say don't do story mode, only play free play for now, since I did think about adding things, and I talk about this. And then literally somehow when he skipped past that upon doing this, and he literally straight up just forgets it.
Funkin' time.
So just to be clear, also you're about to see another thing which I can explain easily. So here we go. They don't even talk about how good the song sounds. He goes in, watch this, he goes right back into story mode. And I was dying. I was literally dying. When he went into story mode, that had me dead. Wait, why isn't it? It's literally not showing. Oh, that's crazy. I thought it would show.
Less power.
And this is the issue that I'm talking about. So on the regular OG songs, for some odd reason, it can actually just go through all of as you can see, he can scroll through all of them perfectly fine here. But when you get to the actual custom songs, for some reason, it just has that fit and doesn't work, which is why I said don't do that. Look at that. let's just take a second and quickly watch what he
No
does.
kidding.
And clearly it doesn't click in his brain that it doesn't work. Look at that. Click, 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 click. It does nothing. Maybe you should take that as a sign that it doesn't work. You're literally clicking and it's doing nothing, so maybe it does nothing. Don't continue to try to break the game. It does nothing. But then he tries it again, starts flipping until he sees cannon up there, and he clicks it again. In fact, if you're going to do story mode for some gosh darn retarded reason, you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to highlight on lesser power, because for some reason it made them flip-floppity. So if you pick less power and then you scroll down, then you go onto the canon version. Actually, no, that's a lie. You can't do the canon version on story mode. Because you literally, the only way to do canon version of story mode is by immediately clicking pause and changing the difficulty to canon. That is literally the only way to do it on story mode. But that is long-winded when you can literally go into free play and it's no different. Because there are no cutscenes. So therefore, I'm watching this and I'm trying to tell him to stop. And there he goes. Then this man starts talking about off-centered titles and extra keys. Like, literally, that's how a Shaggy song works. So the fact that you've never clearly seen a Shaggy song, that's how that you don't know Shaggy's literal gimmick is extra keys. That's how I know these guys don't actually play FNF. Or at least only play the baby FNF. So therefore, being said, off-centered title was not because it was off-centered. It was because they had the same hairstyle. And I didn't want people to think that literally it was just the same person with different colors. Because I already know that if they're flaming me for the recoloring in the game, which they are about to do, trust me, they're going to do it when he goes into no power here and realizes that he can't go into story mode. But you're going to notice that they're all going to start flaming me for no reason for recoloring, as if recoloring mods don't exist like B side, C side, D side, E side, F side, Z side, witty remix, witty, retrospector witty. Literally everything is recoloring, and they're gonna start flaming me specifically for it. And they're gonna act like, why didn't you just spend thousands of your day, minutes and hours of your day to just make sure lines didn't exist? No, I'm not an artist, and I'm not going to spend my time doing that. This is the point. I know no one's gonna play the Shaggy mod because of the fact that it requires having skill, which is usually not what people have. So therefore, why would I try hard enough if you're not going to play it? So then I just moved it over, by the way. So on purpose, it's moved over. Then he gets a song. Then he starts flipping. You look at him, listen to this. He's gonna start freaking out. Now, so this is me telling Verst in chat. Okay, hold on. This is literally Verst in chat. Stop him! Stop him! And then he's like, oh yeah, only free play work. Saying what the and then Krita reskins. First of all, looking literally fine. I don't know what you mean about them. I understand Shaggy or Shagwire here, because Shagwire is literally me using GIMP. And I know For My Dogs literally could have helped me by actually helping me, but I said, nah, it's fine. So then they get to hear the song ahead of time. And this is how you know that this song's not overcharted, because you can hear how fast it is. So let me max it up.
What is happening?
Then they start getting mad. And then he's talking about the chart doesn't even work. No, it's just Mr. Cat Brother can't read. He can't. He's not past English class. And the part that hurts me the most is that I physically can't do anything. I can't see the chat, so I can't yell at anybody. I can't be like, bro, Cat Brother, why are you dumb? Why are you dumb? I can't do that. Literally, from my perspective, I could only see the video. So, and I wasn't even able to fully watch it. I just was able to partially look at it, because again, I'm at work now. So at this time, it's like 2:43. So I'm literally at work. So I cannot be watching YouTube like that. So literally, I'm like just thinking, oh, I can't wait to come back home and just like see that this happened. And then I'm getting these messages, by the way, where I'm like, Lamau. And then I think he tells him, like, oh, I say stop telling him to Mania because I think he goes to Mania. And the only thing that crosses my mind is Verse telling him to go to Mania. Because for some reason, even though I told Verse, I haven't put any updated charts in there. He keeps telling people that are there when he's there to play the Mania version when I haven't put him in. I literally haven't. I have the updated charts too. I have all the updated charts in my mod, in my folder. But that's not the version that's uploaded, buddy. So literally by the fact that, the old version is the only one that's actually in there, that means that no mania exists. No, in fact, the only manias that exist that I allowed to exist was Psychedelics Team Up. And that was because I was so bad that I just decided that if I'm bad at it, I want other people to at least be able to try that version, because that was my favorite one, since Psychedelics Team Up is literally one of my first ever creations of Shaggy X Matt. So being that that's my first ever Shaggy X Matt song, I had to make sure that people could at least play it. But they're
Cool,
about to
I guess.
So then they're gonna talk about him.
We
He's
just get
yelling
to
at him to
sit
play only
back and
free play,
relax.
and you can tell Cat Brother. And then they're calling it bad mod, bruh. And then you're literally saying that 10-year-old would make. I'm not gonna say that that's a insult, because there are some 10-year-olds that make banger songs. For example, like people that are really young that shouldn't be doing it. In fact, there's I think I know a 13-year-old animator, and I'm like, bro, how do you animate that good and you're 13 years old? That's crazy. So the fact, I'm not gonna say that 10-year-old is a thing, but then he calls it a banger mod, even though he's gonna later take that. I didn't have time. It's not like no one. Literally. I just want to be clear. I stated that I didn't have an artist, and people just don't. They can't read. I'm pretty sure all people that even flamed me here didn't even look at this. They're probably not even looking at this page. So that's how you know, because people would rather be toxic and type rather than use their eyes. And the fact that they would do that is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. That's actually not going to lie. The fact that they would rather be toxic than actually, make it make sense. So, but after he finally gets the memo, only free play works, he puts it on Canon, and he is so trash that I'm sorry to say this, but this song is not meant to be hard in the slightest. It's not. In fact, this is a precursor, because if you can't even do this one, there's no way you can do the actual overcharted songs known as Matt. Matt is literally one of the harder ones that are actually overcharted, and you would not be able to beat that if you can't even beat an easy mode song. And it's crazy. This one had me dying. It still swaps, but all you have to do is do 7, and so now he says banger mod.
Okay,
To be
now we can
honest,
actually
right?
play
Watch him
them
take it
hopefully.
back. And so this guy says just search up Shaggy fan songs because he thinks this was stolen. So now here's Then he says ask dark here. I later realized that I don't know what this ask dark means, but and I don't know if he's saying it to the recolor Shaggy comment or this one, because later it looked like, at first when I saw this, I thought he meant this comment, but later he does tell him that I made the song, so he does first knows that I made the song, so I'm at least glad about that, that part at least. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep going.
Oh, okay.
Then he doesn't understand what his keys are. So just to be clear, I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the song, is it? No, okay, it's only in free play. Yeah, she only does that in free play. That's crazy. Never mind, my bad.
Oh,
So,
okay.
just to be clear, all you have to do to see your controls to prevent what he's about to go through is go through options, and it literally shows you your controls from that point on,
Let
and
me
you can solve
readjust to
it
that.
that easily.
That is.
Now whether he's going to, it's not, it's really not. Like, for my dogs, by the way, did this mod after not playing a Shaggy mod in months. Literal months. And he got in, he listed these two songs, which are accurately charted, by the way, because I spent it over an hour with the little ding, like the little note sound on, so I know for a fact he saw these first two songs are actually accurately charted. Unlike the third song, I know that one's not charted accurately because at that point I stopped caring. So, just to be clear, yeah. So,
Okay, so this is all I have to remember.
hold on, what? What does that even say? Hold on, I need a translator for that. Like, can I get a translate for that? Hold up. Let me just go ahead and, just do detect language here. What, hey, I could have guessed that. I guess I should have guessed that. But I have no clue what that language is, my bad. Now I do. Hello there. Um, so yeah, look, he clearly says that I made the song, and he says, what is this? And I'm glad this guy comes in here, he says the BF looks cool, but the recolors are so weird. I don't know how, because blue is my favorite color, and red is usually the color of GF. So I just kept it the way that GF, and because usually I wanted GF and BF to actually be like girlfriend and boyfriend, and usually when you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you'll know that matching like clothes and colors is not actually like weird or uncommon. So therefore, being said, I made them both be blue and red. Simple. Like literally. And look how easy this is, but he's dying. He's dying. It's not even. And look, now they're gonna start and then like he says, bro, what? Then this is impossible. It switches keys in the middle of the song. Just to be clear, guys, the keys only switch during the opponent's turn. Okay, it's not even during your turn, so you literally have nothing to worry about because you don't even get to see that. And then he dies because of skill issue here.
How am I? But this doesn't seem very possible.
Then he takes back his banger mod. His literally quote unquote banger mod. Look at this. Look at this. He literally takes it off and says, Shaggy mods fell off so hard, bro. What is this? It's simple. It's actually a good song. You're probably just actually bad or you're a child.
To me.
And this guy in Cat Brother is also not very good. He says this is way too overcharted, but it's not. And he says go back to free play, lol. And again, I hated that. Like I really wish I should have just waited. I should have just waited because during this I could only see him playing the game. I can't see the chat because I'm at work. So again, just to be clear, I can't see the chat and I can't respond or I'd be yelling at these people because this is not overcharted. It's not even at the part where it's overcharted yet. Literally, third song is overcharted in that point on until we get to verse. And also my next song that I charted called Learning with Shaggy, which technically isn't overcharted. I just didn't spread it out, so it wasn't easy. Like, I just charted it weirdly, but it's not overcharted. And also on You're Annoying, or not You're Annoying, Interception, or I actually took time to chart, like, correctly. So, just to be clear, like, the next is not even overcharted, and he's just making this up right now. And then he's talking about the camera's offsets, when there's nothing wrong with the camera's offsets. Unless he's talking about the little, small little, like, square or, like, the bottom here. Like, that might be why, but, like, that's
Go back
not...
to free play.
What does that have to do with anything?
Press control.
And here's the issue. This verse does a forbidden technique here. I tell him never to say mania. He says the forbidden word mania. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Click.
Like, you might as well just tell him the canon. Then he sets it the bot play, right?
You know what? 4K
And
mania.
he tries 4K when I tell him, don't do 4K. It's for losers. Just to be clear, for anyone that's wondering why 4K doesn't work, there is a reason it doesn't work. And it's simple. It's because this mod is ironically about me. Yeah, who would have guessed? A mod that is made by Dark is about Dark. Like, legitimately. Okay, I just want to be clear that the whole point of the Shaggy mod is that I'm kind of like Moro. I'm like Moro. I'm bringing BF and regular BF and cool BF and all these other BFs into the universe to fight Shagwire, alternate Shagwire, Matt, everybody. So I'm bringing them into that's the point of this mod, even though I don't have cutscenes like Moro. If I had cutscenes like Indie Cross, way easier in those cutscenes, but I can't do that. So, just to be clear, that's the point, is that I'm bringing them in here. Decent, not even good, or not even pro FNF player. I think that if you can't even do the easiest song on 4K, you shouldn't have been playing this mod in the first place. You shouldn't. In fact, this mod isn't supposed to be hard until you reach like a certain amount of songs. So, the fact that literally he's having issues here, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try 4K because I'm bad at the game. I'm like, no, the point is that you're supposed to be at least decent at the game. So that's why me is like, I add a 4K option as a troll. Like, look what happens when we click 4K, and then it usually is supposed to crash the game. The only reason it doesn't crash the first song is because so of course I make it to where they can hear that. Then he literally realized. Then he starts panicking. Look. Then he tells him it doesn't work on 4K.
What?
And he tells him to put in practice.
This is not 4K
right?
Mania. This is not 4K
He tells him to put in practice, which is why I tell him I wish I could have told him this.
This is not 4K Mania.
And it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Then he says this guy makes better charts. When versed, I'm pretty sure you can make better charts than Tier can. I'm pretty sure this is like a child right here, so 100% versed.
You know
could
what?
probably make better charts
I
than
think
this
we're
guy.
just going to.
And he says facts, so that's how you know. And then this man says play, you're annoying.
Not
in
play.
all caps. So now he starts playing this which song? Which song is he playing? So then he starts playing Fair Fair,
let's
right?
just move on to the next song.
And they start saying that it's like
playoff.
not working. They see he's on the same one. They see he's being stupid, basically. And look at this. This song is supposed to be harder, but with less keys, right? And now NeoBF comes in. So NeoBF literally comes in. And just to be clear,
What?
he does this perk. Oh wait, no, bot play. I gotta remember.
When did Neo boyfriend get here?
And like, he even calls it a banger again. That's crazy how children change, huh? Then he tells him to play this, knowing that this man, Cat Brother, will see this and he will play it. And just to be clear, I spent $10. And according to Cat Brother's literal words, he literally said he would play all the songs. You see how short this is? Yeah. Just to be clear, that you're supposed to take at minimum 40 minutes to beat every song. If we go to when he first literally got in, look at the time. Look at the time now. That's literally 10 minutes. It took him 10 minutes to give up.
Play You're Annoying? Okay.
And then, what the fuck is NeoBF doing? And then you would know that if I gave dialogue, I guess. But if you also played like if you literally went through the story mode, or if you understood the songs. So he goes past through all these songs, goes to You're Annoying. He says stolen assets, Lamau. And the fact that this person says this and it's not overcharted. Why do they keep saying overcharted? Like, bro, it's literally the first two songs are not overcharted. They're not. They're not. So I don't think they understand what overcharted means. But the fact that he says stolen assets, to be fair, B-side uses stolen assets. Of literally it's just recoloring. So does C-side, so does B-side, so does like E-side, F-side, witty remastered, witty retrospective version, even like the versions of Hank and like literally all Hank mods are just usually, stolen assets until they do like another phase. Like usually they have the accelerant Hank or something. But now look at this. So he's not even playing because he just has bot play on, by the way. And it's not overcharted. Why do they keep saying? And then like literally they're making fun of it when if guys legitimately if we go to Friday Night Funk in here, holy Jesus, this is how you know FNF people. And either I'm sorry to tell you this, cat brother, but your fans, excluding verse again, are retarded. Because literally, if my game would load, because I'm streaming, so it's like taking this. But just to be clear, if you look at this, how many look at this versus Dave and Bambi 3.0. We got Indie Cross, which is literally just multiplayer, which has stolen assets. And then if we look at let's see. Oh, my thing made it back to the front page. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Hold on, I like that. We can actually, both of them made it to the front page. That's cool. Like, look at this. Do you see how low quality that is? This is triple trouble. It's just triple trouble. So that's literally straight from the thing. Like, straight up from the thing. And then if we go to mods, right? Let's go to mods and see how many, like, remixes. How much you want to bet those have stolen assets from the actual mod? Let's see how many literally stolen music. At least mine was custom music, and I literally made almost all the, I literally took time to color every character except Neo BF. Like, that's literally it. And then, look at that. We got another one that's, like, literally bad. Got stolen assets. Okay, look, actually, literally bad assets. Stolen assets, stolen assets, stolen assets, stolen assets, stolen assets. Who would have thought stolen assets? Let's keep looking, guys. I wonder, stolen assets. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I wonder, it's literally stolen assets. Oh, that's crazy how that works, guys. I can't believe, FNF modders take other people's assets and, reskin things. That's crazy how that works.
On Mania, okay.
And then he tells him the 4K Mania, it crashes here. I'm pretty sure after he turns off
This mod is very broken.
It's not! Just play canon everything! Literally canon! So just to be clear, I just want to be clear. He says this mod is broken. Being the only thing that was broken is that he tried 4K Mania on the first song. So it's not broken if I clearly tell you not to do story mode. So it's not broken because you clearly walked into the room that said in progress. And then on top of that, I literally, you clearly see that 4K doesn't work one time. So, why would it work another time? You know it does, so the chirps aren't working for the other one. And again, because I can't talk, I can't do anything. Stolen money? What? No. And actually, no, it's not. You stupid idiot. Literally, this guy right here, I want you guys to, just take a look at this idiot right here. No wonder he literally named his channel that he makes bad videos. Because he's just a toxic, bad person in general. And it's stolen money. That's kind of weird. It's stolen asset. It's one asset, as if they don't make if their mods aren't, you know, stolen. Like they don't steal
It's
assets.
precious.
Stolen music. I made all the music, so that's how you know that not only are they toxic, but they clearly have no clue. But like legitimately, I'm gonna have to give like them a piece of my mind next time. And then the 4K breaks. I straight up told him, like, just to be clear, I told him stop telling him to mania. And then he says, oh yeah, mania works. And then I was like, and then literally he says, your mod is messed up so bad. Just to be clear, he's played this mod like a long time ago. Yet he says now that it's messed up. It's not. It's really not. It's really not. And then just to be clear, I made all these songs and have had a friend. I even like literally. He says, okay, so look at that. It's not broken. He said, bro, Dark got it. You guys are just all like actual stupid. Just to be clear, guys, all you have to do is click this. Click this. Look how simple this is. It's apparently so crazy. Look how broken it is. You hit enter. Oh my god. You hit enter again. That's crazy. Oh, guys, I don't know what's going on. I think it's broken. Hold up. Let me hit enter on Canon. Oh, can I play this song? Oh no, I don't know if it's gonna work, guys. Look, it's playing the mod, but is it broken? Oh no, guys, it might be broken. Oh god! Look at it working. Oh, it's broken, it's working, but it's broken. Oh, look at that overcharging. Oh my. Oh, it stopped right when he stopped singing. Oh, that's crazy. That's overcharging, man. You should have kept singing. Oh, look how overcharging that is. Oh, that's overcharging right there. Look at that overcharging. Oh, it's broken, guys. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, guys. He said you're annoying is broken, guys. You gotta check. Is you're annoying broke? Look, I'm clicking Canon. Oh, I think it's broken. I don't think it's gonna work, guys. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh no. Call the police. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh wait, it's working. Oh, look at that. Who'd have thought? Okay, let's see if the chart's working. And because we know it's not overcharted because we're specifically charted this one. So let's just take a look. They call this Dave and Bambi mod chart. It's not a mod, it's literally a Lua. Not even a mod chart. And all it's doing is going back and forth. Oh, look at that overcharting. First, I'm sorry, bro. You need to fix your charting, bro. You gotta fix your charting. You told me to fix the mod. Now I think you need to fix your charting because clearly this is overcharted right here. This is some overcharting to the maximum. I mean, you obviously put too many notes right there. It's too many notes. I'm sorry, you should have had one green note and that should have been the end of the song. You should have had one green note. That's too much charting. Bro, you need to be fired. I'm sorry. Clearly you need to stop charting ever again because you're charting. Oh god. This one's actually a little bit harder. But it's not even that hard. Oh, guys, it's overcharted. Oh, no, I like that. I was able to play the song. In fact, you can play any of the songs, as you can see by them having scores. It's crazy how you go to 4K Mania and almost all these songs. There's not one because 4K Mania doesn't work. So that's crazy how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, we might want to play this on a different stream.
Okay, I'm glad he at least is like defending. He knows that because they keep saying that like it's stolen, and I can't even defend myself. Just to be clear, because I'm at work again. I knew I shouldn't have done that. next time when I upload a mod to this man, I will make sure I'm off work. Next time, tomorrow, if he is doing another stream, I'm going to ask why his fans were so toxic last time when, and also why he didn't read, because that's my confusion, is how he couldn't read and why they're being toxic. It's not even a bad mod. In fact, I did nothing. In fact, literally, from my perspective, from what I've seen, I don't think I've done anything wrong other than the coloring, recoloring. That is really all I can say, that I just didn't do good enough, is I didn't color them enough. And to be fair, I already knew that. And I told people that ahead of time. In fact, from this point on, I'm going to, because people apparently can't see, I'm going to make sure I put this in red. Red. So that people know that literally, because colors, flashy colors, hopefully will bring their attention there. So, because apparently people can't read. Okay, so now at least he's telling them that that it's actually not stolen.
I'll add YT Dark to the queue.
Yeah. Bro donated just to troll. I didn't troll. It's just the cat brother just happened to not have skill like I thought, and then I assumed he would have skill. I don't know why. I assumed he would be like the basic FNF player. I'm sorry. It was my bad, honestly. I really thought.
Come back on a different day, and
then he starts getting mad at Verse, and then they start saying, I don't believe. Yeah, that's the next thing. Is, just to be clear, Neo BF, I just want to be clear, because it's not even stolen, because just to be clear, if you want to count stolen, right, because it is recolored, if anything, it is recolored 100%, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is red shaggy recolored, this is straight up red shaggy recolored, and that's not a lie, this is straight up WB shaggy recolored, okay? So this is a whole new shaggy, not even colored. So that's straight up a new shaggy, right? Let's go where Shagwar at? There he is. This is green shaggy, recolored, okay? Actually, that's not green shaggy. That's not even green. That's Spurks shaggy, recolored. Not even green shaggy, Spurks one. Because I think I did have green shaggy in here. I just took him out or something. It wasn't green shaggy, my bad. So I literally only took Neo BF, and all these people are having a panic attack. And on top of that, just to be clear, Ronj and Spurg made a literal fucking mod where let's just take a look at Spacebreaker, which is thousands of people saying that it's a stolen assets mod, right? No one says this song is stolen when it literally has assets from many different other BF, games. They literally keep, none of these assets are almost theirs. And yet no one talks about it. And look at this one. People even like this. So, if, the fact that that's how you know his people, haven't seen this guy, and definitely don't even know him. Because if we actually, oops, that's not what I want. If we go to my channel, which I believe I should be able to just go here. If it I hate that when I stream, it doesn't load. Because when I'm streaming, loading time is just, is horrible. But anyways, you can literally go on my channel. You can literally check my channel, and I have every song, start to finish, every song. I'm literally the creator.
I think I might end the stream.
He says I can't. I'm on phone. My name is YT Dark. How come you can't type that? That's a lie. You're a liver, David plays 100%.
We're almost the 2-hour mark.
In fact, let me just go here. I actually low-key might like send some words to this man. You. So let me go ahead and go here. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm straight up gonna type and say, why were you being toxic when toxic by saying I stole songs that I made that are on my channel and nowhere else. On top of that, y'all acted like people don't reuse F and then ing. Hold on. F. Hold up. Let me just do this. Effing assets from other mods. I'm def's gonna record this. There we go. Let me go ahead and comment on that one. There we go. How many other people in here can I find? The swagger? Let's see if I can find your channel, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Because that would be nice. There it is. Do you have a channel? Great. Yes, you do. That's nice. I can go and talk on it. 0 comments? Great! Oh, I just remembered. I can't exactly do that, can I? Why were you early? I made all those songs that are on my channel and literally nowhere else. You can check. And y'all, wait, hold on. Y'all acted like people don't reuse assets. Plus, you seem to never, let me just make sure, never have played any shaggy mod in your literal F&F life. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. That is actually a whole nother level of anger. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of this, put that in there, so that I can just have that. Okay. So I'm literally gonna do that for every person. And now I'm gonna go to you, Drem. You're literally a knockoff Dream. And you're gonna say bad mod. Bet. Where are you, Drem? Is this you? Please tell me this is you. I think it is, right? Yeah, that is. It looks like it is. There we go. So, then we go ahead and do that. Now we go here. And we copy. Then we paste. Then we literally paste. Plus knock off Dream, by the way. There we go. I'm feeling a lot better. Holy Jesus. Yeah, there we go. Anyone else? Can we get another one? Okay. You definitely gonna get flamed 100%. Did I accidentally? I did, didn't I? Let me just go here, go to history, and then I accidentally clicked out when I shouldn't have because I was so angry.
Salut les gens, c'est moi.
He's literally a 5-year-old. He's
One contre Free. Ça y est, mon ami de toujours.
You can literally hear him. He's a 5-year-old. Let's see what he sounds. Here, let me do this. Stolen. Wow. Crazy. And then we just go ahead and we literally, oh, hold up. Stolen music. Crazy. Then we go back to the translator, key Control C, then we Control V. No, and then we're gonna go, no wonder your name of your channel consists of how good your videos are. Yep, I'm flaming this man. I'm flaming him because you literally don't just after like them flaming me for no reason. Like, oh, Waddy, you're definitely the one that's getting it. Now we can find the Waddy. Now all we gotta do is find the Waddy and see how to do this. So that's not the one, right? I don't think that was the one, right? No, he was like a different guy. So, yeah, this is not the one. We're looking for the Waddy that has a channel. In fact, wow, the Waddy might be so literally, there he is. Look at this. I'm literally going to comment on his channel. Yes, I know, it's like 8 months ago. Oh, look at that. Comments turned on. Let's see how old he is. What is this? What is this? This garbage. And I don't think I can even, type on the video because I think he turned off his comments.
How can you defeat somebody you can't recognize? Oh no, which one?
And look, he literally stole the thing. Crazy how you stole content. Crazy how you stole content. There we go. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better. I got all these people. And then that literally we're calling it overcharted and stuff. Oh, here we go. Mooney, the last one of the toxic people. So, by the way, in case you're wondering, I'm also doing this. Wow, he's not even an original character. Damn, that's crazy. It's crazy how you're so irrelevant that you don't even exist as a thing. But now I gotta find out what he looks like. Whatever the heck that is, I can't understand that. So as long as he hasn't changed his profile, it's fine. Right? I can't even find him. This kid is so irrelevant. You can't even find them. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, just to be clear, guys, if I look a white, not dark. If I look a white, he dark, right? Like my channel name, okay? Cause I don't think I'm the first one, right? I'm not the first one, yeah, because I get the dark secrets bullcrap. But I even show up. My streams even show up in the beginning. Just to be clear, my streams show up on the literal front page. The frontage of pages. I'm on the front page. So whenever I post like new videos, they get to the front page. Look at this. You go to channel filter, and there's even copycats that are lesser than me. But look at this. Look at this. Number one, literally at the top. There's even people with more subscribers than me, and look who's up here. Imagine being so irrelevant, I can't even find you. That's crazy. That's literally crazy. Also, although you get minus points for saying, bruh, you gotta fix this mod. Like, it's not me that needs fixing. It's clearly the people that were not very skilled, but then we're expecting an easy mod. Bro, your mod is probably not even unique, bruh.
For tomorrow's stream, which will definitely happen. I won't delay it,
I
swear.
Like, that's how you know, because he says, did you see Battle Cast? Like, he literally just says, he acts like his mod is just better than everyone's.
Yeah, well, no, I don't swear on this channel, so. No, I can't swear. No, which will definitely happen. I won't delay it, I swear.
Wait, let's see what he says.
Yeah, so you guys just need to subscribe for tomorrow's stream, which will definitely happen. I won't delay it, I swear.
So
well, no, I don't swear on this
stream,
channel.
this
so,
is perfect
no, I can't swear.
because literally I will be here tomorrow. So I can't wait to like join the stream and then, you know, and then literally says, mentions this, bro, we wasted our time with on a Creator reskin mod. Like, bro, literally got mad at the fact, like, got mad because he, like, literally, man, just didn't understand how to put canon only. Okay, so, and that leads me to my next thing, is I will have to rename everything in this just in case, saying canon only, because I feel like I will have to do that. Like, I feel like I have to. Here, let me make sure I put over here saying here, let me type in all caps. Canon only, damn it. There we go. And then we just literally just copy this, right? So like I even came up with that cool name. Like I came up with a cool name because it was like, okay, yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. And then canon only, damn it. I'm literally going to go over here now and do this and make sure I do this and then do this and then do this and then do that. I'm putting it everywhere because literally people clearly don't know how to read and they don't understand how things are going. So I won't take a chance. In fact, I won't take so much of a chance that I will even rename the title and the beginning. I'll even name is there any subtext that I can like type to where I can type it canon only? That's crazy. Holy Jesus. I'm actually just triggered. Oh. Sorry. I'm actually just mad because like people literally just didn't understand how like that worked. So they like literally would just like look at me and be like, "Huh? What is shaggy?" That's funny. Did nothing. Oh, I'm so glad, bruh. Just to be clear on how easy the mod is for a non-trash player, as long as you are at least somewhat decent at Kaioken, which is like just to be clear, if you're gonna play my mod, you have to have played Shaggy mod. You can't just play my mod and then expect to be good if you've literally never touched a Shaggy mod in your life. And just to be clear, I'm just gonna show you that by just going through all of the other mods on Canon and just showing you how easy it is. I won't even talk just because. Guys, can you believe how hard that was with my 11 misses? And I wasn't even trying. And then we go, and this song is technically easier, but it's also harder. So, but that's just crazy.
Prepare, kid.
See, no reason, it's not even overcharted. Except that part. That's overcharted, that's not hard. Alright, just to be clear, if you actually hear how it sounds on that part, it's not too far from it. See, he literally stutters like a glitch. So that's not, technically, it's not even overcharted. It's just not easy, like how everyone wants it to be. That's crazy. I'm not gonna do that one. This one's actually overcharted, so fair enough. And then this one's like, so these songs are kinda overcharted.
Prepare.
Just to be clear, I didn't do these songs. I only did this one. I did do this one though. I did this one. This is one of the songs I did chart.
Prepare, kid.
So as you can see, that one is overcharted. So if they wanted to say that this song, and like going, except this one's not overcharted. So if they wanted to say like the map songs are overcharted, then yeah, fair enough. After this, to this song right here, anything afterward is not overcharted. Literally, this song's not overcharted, this is not overcharted, this is not overcharted, this is not overcharted, and this is not overcharted. These are accurately charted. They're just like really high mechanic wise. This one's definitely not overcharted. First, literally did that one. This one's not overcharted either. It's just weird. And then this one's my favorite one because it's really not overcharted. It's my favorite.
Prepare for new kid.
Yeah, I have seen that. Look at that, crazy. Also, just to be clear, that song right there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the troll end. I forgot. No, I actually forgot about the troll end. I forgot about the trolling end. I low-key always forget about the end where I trolled. Just to be clear, that song, other than the end, was actually easy. And on top of that, was actually undercharted. I actually undercharted that song. So that was my fault for that. But how much you want to bet? They're gonna still call it overcharted. That's crazy how that works, isn't it? It's crazy how that works. Where people will literally call a mod undercharted or overcharted, even if it's not overcharted, they'll still call it overcharted. That's crazy. Anyways, with that all being aside, somehow 3 people looked at this page in the past, since I've been streaming. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was clear, is that literally, not only on that, I even was a part of the song creators. Literally, I have people that help me make these songs. That's how you know that literally none of these people looked here. Because it literally says recolor charting. It even says inspiration, shaggy creator, OG. I literally mentioned all the people that literally I took things from. Literally, so that's how you know Jaguar was straight from Raj. Straight from him. Straight from Raj. Straight from him. And then literally everything else, as you can see, is clearly made by somebody here. That's crazy how people just can't read, huh? It's almost like they didn't want to. It's almost like they chose not to. It's almost like they'd rather do, type first and then ask questions later. Like, they basically did this and then went here and was like they were they literally just were the first thing they said was, trash. Oh, he's doing BS. Garbage, bad, doo-doo butter. Literally, that's all they did, is they started typing, and then they actually, and they still didn't even take a look. I'm pretty sure they don't even feel bad. That's why I don't feel bad for going to each of their channels and just not only exposing them for being bad human beings, but also just going to their channel and just, basically getting on them about that. Because definitely someone needed to get on them about that. Because if I didn't do it, if I didn't go to their channel and advocate what I did, because clearly I couldn't. And again, like I said, I'm just so obviously if it was for my dogs in the same position, I'm pretty sure he would have protected my honor at least. Been oh yeah, Dark actually went through he actually tried and actually went through a bunch of, hours and minutes long to make these songs. So that's crazy. And he would have been no, you guys are wrong. He would have been he would have actually stuck up for me. So fair enough. I'd at least, Verse, you tried to stick up for me. So it's fine. At least you tried. And that's all that really matters in the end. But I'm just saying, literally, I basically couldn't do anything, and I couldn't see what was going on, so I couldn't even stop it. And, yeah, there was nothing I could do about the situation that was going there. I was just getting flamed, and there was nothing I could do. And then, with, not being able to type is such an issue. And so tomorrow, I will get on Cat Brother stream, and I will ask him, hey, bro, I literally did $10 donation last time. You didn't even, play the whole mod. Even though, by the way, I just want to be clear, it did say, literally, can it, it literally says Canon only and free play only, and yet you still did like 4K, like, and then I'll even put a comment on that stream that says I made a video of why 4K is there but doesn't work. So, because there is a reason, and I've already stated it in this stream, so if you want to go back and watch that, go ahead. There is a reason. So, but unfortunately, that is all I have for today. I'm sorry, I got very angry. I was recording at first, so that's why if you're wondering why I knew some of the things, that's because I was recording, and then my recording stopped. So I decided, why not just stream, because anyone that's, up at nighttime will be able to actually see my stream, and the people that aren't can watch the video afterward. So, that's just crazy though, that really people being bad at FNF equates to my game being bad. Now I know why they make all these baby easy mode looking mods. Is because everyone keeps telling them, hey, your mod is bad if I can't beat it. When that's literally not true. And I don't think anyone should follow by that. Just because, as long as you can play it and have fun, and as long as people can beat it, should be fine. And just to be clear, for my dogs was able to play it, and the only songs he wasn't able to do is like the harder ones. So it makes sense that obviously the ones that are more like actually overcharted, he couldn't do. Like literally, I had for my dogs do it, and he doesn't even play Shaggy songs. He's literally like every other FNF player, and he plays like Sonic EXE stuff. So the fact that he came into the Shaggy thing, and the only difficult song that he had was overcharted songs, is crazy how that works. Like, it's almost like the only difficult songs are songs that are either overcharted or require actual, extra skill than like a usual normal FNF player. So it's almost like if you're bad at the game, people just get mad because they're bad. Mad because bad really is really just because mad because bad. Like, I never thought that would be way more correct until I saw this channel. And just to be clear, last time, I'm pretty sure that did not, occur. Whenever I watched him go through the tacti mod, I'm pretty sure he didn't. Like, the chat was not even like that. But then again, I don't even remember. So, I guess before I end the stream, we'll actually go take a look at the tacti mod and see if his fans were just as toxic back then. So, just to be clear, I paid money again.
What did this happen to be or the mod you're requesting? Oh. I'll go ahead.
So, just to be clear,
bottom left corner.
I did $10 again.
We will do Chrome. I don't think anyone uses Explorer.
So now he gets to my mod. And why do they just assume that story mode works? I don't understand what people's thought process with that is. Is they just assume story mode just is gonna work? I don't know why. It's crazy that. And then look, by the way, I even tell him here, don't play Kaioken. This is how you know man can't read. I'm sorry, but it's true, he can't read. So they like this song, of course. Of course, when it's 4 keys and it's easy as hell. They like the song. It's not too difficult on this song. That's crazy. Yeah, and then he does end up playing Kaioken anyways.
Doctor, don't really have anything to say just yet. Oh, girlfriend, okay.
He does sound the same as Sticky, that's what I thought.
More mods are not being played this stream.
I like how whenever there's only compliments, now he's in here. Now he's in here. Look at this. The sprites look good and great song. This is the same guy But there's the $10. That's hilarious how I was able to find the exact part where I spent $10. The same guy that flamed me for taking sprites is also congratulating me because it's an easier song. That's crazy how people change, isn't it?
Shaggy, almost a year now, so I can't
Look at this.
remember, but
I made none of these sprites. I haven't made a single sprite in this mod. In fact, World made one of those sprites. So the only custom sprite that's made in here and that's not recolored like the new song is literally the tag being recolored and my character. Literally everything else is literally made by Trakey and I took it from him. So the fact that this man literally is just, they're having no problems with the stage now. It's literally just Shaggy and Tricky stage. Oh, why isn't there people down in chat like this guy telling me that's stolen assets? That's crazy how people change. And now watch, skill issue end up happening here. And this one is accurately charted, by the way. It's just very hard. It's the third song, so why wouldn't it be hard? Third songs are usually hard.
Not sure how I feel about the bullet charting, though.
Bro, and then this man is complaining about how the bullets are built into the song. So, the bullets, like, in the place that they are, aren't the issue here. It's just like notes. Because technically you don't have to have a note if there's a bullet there. Because you can just mask a note with a bullet. So therefore, technically, all you'd have to do to make the bullets better is just move where the notes are in response to the bullets. If you really wanted to do that verse, yeah, man trying to blame everyone and accept himself down. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, bruh. And it's not even that hard of a song, too. This one's like literally the hardest song in here, and it's not that hard once if you're actually good. You just have to act like this is the skill gap. Basically, this song, unlike the other ones, like No Power, is easier than this. So that's crazy how he can actually last longer in this than he can in a multi-key song. There's nothing wrong with the chart at bad time. There's literally nothing wrong with the chart at bad time. And this man is trying to get mad at Oh, he did skip it. Okay.
No,
Then he dies. See, look, then he starts doing bad time, right?
This is Alright, well.
2 tries of bad time, and then he gives up.
This is definitely a cool mod.
He literally gives it 7 minutes. Just to be clear, that's a 2 minutes long song. 3 minute. No, 2, 2, 3, and then or bad time is 3, right? So, physically, if he would have played through all the songs, he basically played 3 songs.
But I think that's going. If you leave a like and subscribe, and thank you.
And then look at this cringy little B word. I'm keeping this up, by the way, in case, one of those people want to, send me a message, and they're like, why did, I say this? Because I can just bring this video up and say that, no one had a problem here, but suddenly, whenever it's a Shaggy mod, somehow I'm taking everything from Shaggy, but when it's literally stolen, literally taken from the guy, from Trakey, from the man himself, literally this guy right here. So the fact that this guy I straight up am taking his stuff, that apparently isn't stealing, but making my own assets is stealing. Oh, I have to calm down, guys. And unfortunately, then this man tries to help tell them tries to explain to me why he says, he tries to say that it's broken because of these reasons, even though it's really simple. I mean, as you can see, he says it was messed up because some songs crash. None of my songs crashed unless you turned 4K mode. Mania doesn't work because there's no charts for Mania. Literally, in fact, guys, if we just take a quick look before we end this, I just want to go here. Let's go to literally any song like, how about, Comet Punch? Do you see a Mania? No. Do you see, we don't even have Business Casual anymore. That's crazy. Don't even have Boxing Percent Power. That's crazy. Look, Interception Cannon, Familiar Face. That one has no power 4K. That's crazy. It doesn't even have a 4K. Power linking. No Mania. It's almost like these songs. Like that one has a 4K because it was supposed to be me like trying to learn how to do a 4K song. Like I thought about charting it. But as you can see, none of these songs have a goddamn 4K version because they're not meant to have a 4K version. Because they're literally not meant to have one. Then he said that the story mode is broken. That's because of the retexturing of Canon not working. It's not literally. It has nothing to do with me. There's nothing I can do about this. I went into assets, went into images, and I copied. Just to be clear, for anyone wondering, I copied and pasted this straight from where is it? This Shaggy mod. Straight from here. You see, if I go to images and then we go to where's difficulties? Where is it at? I always forget where it is. Because literally I copied and pasted it from here. And the second one, because that one, just in case that one didn't work, the Shaggy verse mod, which works because I can play it, right? So I literally went here, and you see how it says defaults, right? So if we go to mods, and then we go to, Shaggy verse, then we go to images, then we go to campaign menu difficulties, look at this. I literally just straight up copied and pasted your difficulties from a working mod into mine, and it didn't work. That's crazy how that works, isn't it? And in case you're wondering, like literally, I was just like, and I have them here, just like how it was. I literally copied and pasted it, like I said. So it's physically, I can't do anything about this. Like I have nothing I can do about the fact that it doesn't work. But yet people are going to blame me as if I had the option in doing anything, literally when I didn't. And on top of this, like I said, you can literally move it here. And it doesn't take a brain to realize that if you click this button, obviously I can see that it says Canon because the only one I played is Canon. So the fact that it shows the score means I can play Canon. It's just, if you haven't played the mod, right, when you're looking at this, you have to be using your brain. And look, I couldn't even add these songs in. Just the fact that literally you can use your brain and see that if you're pushing arrows and nothing is going on, maybe that means it's not working. And obviously if you're not trying to do less power, that means that maybe you should go into free play and see what happens. Like if you can go into free play and it works perfectly fine, put two and two together. Doesn't take an Einstein to realize that maybe, just maybe, it didn't work on story mode. It's crazy. And on top of that, then he says, you should have just retextured hard, normal, and easy. And that one had me dying of laughter. Because when you see that the menu difficulties are not only taken, they are just retextured. That's funny. That's really funny. That literally everything he said here wasn't even me or was something I couldn't control. That's crazy how the only thing that was actually bad that I just couldn't do was this. And people that don't like the fact that the things aren't retextured is because, like, look, we don't even have different difficulties in our own mod. So, like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm starting to get more and more angry as I remember that people basically screamed at me for things that were already there and were most likely their own computer. My computer is working perfectly fine when I loaded the songs. It's almost like if you start crashing, your computer's just doo-doo. It's not my fault. Don't blame me for your bad computer. Blame your computer and blame yourself for being poor. I'm not in charge of your money. Just get more money, stupid. Like, duh. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. None of my songs crash. I never crashed unless they put 4K. And I already told people there is no 4K. And if you took 3 seconds to put 1 IQ into your brain, you could clearly click on the data and then you'd be able to know that there's only no 4K. So, my bad. I assumed people were smarter than me because I thought I was stupid. So I assumed people were smarter than me. And I shouldn't have. I didn't know that I was actually super intelligent. That's crazy. And obviously, if you were good at the game, you wouldn't have had the problem or the issue of most of those things that they encountered. It's huge. So basically, in the end of the day, it literally was exactly what it looked like. It was a skill issue that was put upon my shoulders because man was bad at the game, but had no one else to blame except him. So with that being said, I'm sorry. I really do need to go watch YouTube. I'm gonna go watch anime and watch Seven Deadly Sins to calm down. And maybe some Orient or Planting Manual as well. Or maybe How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. I'm gonna go watch something though, and I'm gonna make sure it's a comedy so that I can forget